on like YouTube's end until it. Oh, there you go. Stream health, seeing content, and it's going. All right, good day. I am GeneralLotz's, and joining me today is Phil of the future, since he's several hours ahead. So yeah,
it's 2 a.m. in the morning here. Yay!
It's 2 a.m. the next day. I can't even. I don't even know what time zone that is. I can imagine it's someplace in a different hemisphere entirely. Because it's always a different hemisphere entirely. But yes, today we're going to be playing War Thunder. Now, he, of course, is a Patreon patron who unlocked the live stream with the General. And if you, too, want to live stream with me, you can support me on Patreon, and you will be able to participate in these as well. So, how's it going on your end?
Yeah, pretty fine. Except, like, to be up late, but by the power of caffeine, things are doable.
Well, you probably got access to better quality coffee than I would have, although I don't like coffee. And yes, Rohan, I am indeed underrated. That's going to sound really weird for you, because I'm going to be reading off of the chat.
By the way, where it's posted at the moment? Just on the YouTube channel, or?
It should be on the YouTube channel. It should just be in the description box, but that is always weird, because like, it'll be me talking to random people that pop in the chat, and you all at the same time, but my brain's going to explode from all that. It'd be even worse if I only was on one monitor. Going back to one monitor is very hard, you know, because you can just see so much and do so much more with two monitors.
Yeah, except with gaming, I've never got used to like split screen gaming, where like MechWarrior or something. Where it's awesome to see different parts of a cockpit or something, but like always the screen. The place between the screens, if you will, like there's missing something, and it's always irritated me.
The only game I ever played with multiple screens, okay, and I forget how you ready up in this game, because I need you to ready up, but I don't remember how you do that, because I haven't played this with multiple people in a while. Oh, and I guess you already did ready up, because it's now we get to wait. For whatever reason, the tanks, nobody's ever playing these anymore. Planes immediately get in a game, but with the tanks, it takes forever. Like the other day, I waited like 2 minutes. I find that funny. It's like, I waited 2 minutes. How dare they? Back in the day, that would have seemed like, that was so fast. It was only 2 minutes.
Yeah, I remember that. What I remember, War Thunder started with the airplanes, right?
I don't really know the history of War Thunder. I read it a while back, but I don't remember it.
I think it started with the airplanes, which kind of would explain, and with World of Tanks out there, it's still pretty popular, so yeah.
The only thing, I heard about it from, there was a Total Biscuit live stream I saw that he did, and he got blown up all the time, which was funny, and I don't know if I could say that I love you, Spookier Man, but you're a cool guy, if you've been a fan for a long time. Love is a little much, sir. Love is a little much. Why am I getting such bad FPS?
Okay, I have to turn down the volume here, otherwise I will not understand anything you say.
Of course, that's hard some of the time anyway, seeing as how I have a tendency to mumble or talk really fast. Let's see, where are you in this game? Oh, there you are. Got the Panzer IV F2.
Yeah. Which is my weakest tank interior-wise.
Yeah, that's better than my Stug here. I haven't had a chance to play that all that much. Well, you got a bigger gun too. And Fallout 3, I haven't tried to get Fallout 3 to work in a while. I couldn't tell you why it wouldn't work. Oh yeah, actually you're right. It does say you had to download Windows Live for some reason. I guess they're bringing Windows Live back. I don't know. There's probably a way to disable that with a mod.
M16.
Oh crap! They're all shooting at us.
Damn it. Oh, I hit him actually.
This game is very hard to play when you're trying to devote all your attention to everything at the same time. Yeah, I've only started with the Russian tanks with this game, but I went to the German one simply because I bought. Still never worked, then I don't know. There are different ways to play Fallout 3, that's all I can say. That may or may not have different means of installation.
A lot of people are playing the German tanks, actually.
Yeah, they're definitely a much more popular tank to play as. That and the Russian ones.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many different models, different revisions as time has gone on. It's a very interesting thing to study. That's a T-34. What's kind of interesting is the Panzer IV wasn't even designed as a tank. Well, it was designed as a tank, but not like to fight other tanks. It was supposed to be infantry support. Then they
That's
put a big
why he had the short barrel at the beginning.
And it's supposed to be. I like the Panzer III. I think it looks cool. And I'm not just saying that because that's the only tank model I have right now.
Yeah, 3 and 4 look pretty similar.
I still want to get me a couple more.
Build-wise, very interesting, because when you had a 3 and a 4, and like the 4 was damaged, you could use parts from 4 to repair 3 and vice versa.
Yep, and that certainly made things a lot simpler.
Yeah, comparison the Panther and Tiger. No.
Yeah. Well, the Tiger was a really cool tank, but it cost a lot of money. It was really heavy, but it did rack up a number of kills. That's for sure. It's very disproportionate to its numbers. It only had like 1,000.
Yeah. But did you know that Panther 2 was actually also designed with an 8.8 centimeter gun?
I did
like
not.
a revision, if you will, but
I did not. Oh crap! Oh, I couldn't get him from the side. Got him. I didn't even know what that was. It was a 2-man tank, and I blew him with 1 hit. That was a light tank. I don't know why I'm getting such bad frame rates right now. Oh, I know why. Because I'm streaming and running Discord. Because
yeah,
I'm getting sub 30, but I'm looking at the stream. It doesn't look that bad. Spookier Man, I do not know when I'm going to get to another film review. Actually, yeah, I do. Next month, I'm going to be going to see Last Starfighter. And in December, there's going to be another Alamo Draft House review of Die Hard. Don't crash! Don't crash! Oh, damn it. So, yeah, and hello, Squiggles. And the Stoog is an epic tank indeed. But yeah, there's going to be some more movie reviews, specifically of Die Hard and Last Starfighter. I'm looking forward to seeing Die Hard. I actually had a dream. I always like to mention this dream, where I was fighting terrorists with John McClane. It was a very epic dream. It was like 80s John McClane, no, not the modern one. But, go on with what you're saying? We do not know. M10 Wolverine. Very cool tank indeed. Oh, that wasn't really a tank, it was more of a... Ooh! I hit him in his turret, and then I went back into another plane! Are you still there, Philip?
Yeah, I'm still here,
Okay, yeah, you just got quiet.
Trying to figure out where I am on the map and where the enemy is. And
I'm always paranoid that you got disconnected.
No.
Oh, crap. I love how, whenever you get hit once, they always knock out the gunner. They always knock out the gunner. It's like, they can't just knock out the driver or the commander.
Which is funny because the turret is always the strongest armored part.
Pretty
I mean,
much.
okay, except open-top tank destroyers. But...
Well, yeah. Oh, actually, here's a really sad story about those. The ones with the open tops, there's actually one where, because, like, the driver was inside the armored part, you know? So, what ended up happening in one instance, basically the entire turret crew of this one tank got killed 3 times. Well, it wasn't the same turret crew, but there's 3 different turret crews all got killed, but the driver was fine. That is crazy. It's like, man. I wouldn't want to ride in a tank driven by that guy. That guy's not lucky. Or maybe he's lucky, and everybody else is, but isn't. But that's the problem with those things. And yeah, John McClane being able to hold on to a plane makes no sense. You know, it's like, what the hell was with that? But then again, by that point, it wasn't really. Ooh, I barely winged that guy. I think I took his turret off. Not his turret, but his track. Really? And then he got mine! That's brilliant.
I was just killed by a flak panzer.
It might even be the same
always
guy. I don't know
embarrassing.
how those anti-aircraft shells can just shred you like they can. Yeah, my gunner is dead. No, he's not dead. He's alive again. And of course, can I not raise the barrel? Oh, I can. There it goes. There's an SU-122 out there. He's probably gonna kill me. Panther 3J is probably gonna. Oh, I think I can get a beat on him. Come on.
Let's see if I can help you.
No, he's out of the way.
So now he got something else to shoot at.
And
let's give him some artillery support.
I think I can barely get him.
I hit him twice.
I think. Come on. Everybody's
Enemy
like
kill
three
assist. He's done.
Sweet. Da-da-da. Doom 3 Let's Play. I'm thinking about it. I just haven't had a chance to get to it yet. I have downloaded Perfection Doom 3, but I haven't installed it yet. Just because there's so many other games. There is probably going to be something Doom 64 related very soon, though. Or Brutal Doom 64 related. But yeah, I'm glad I did not live back then, just saying. Because I do not want to get blown up, shot up, or anything like that. And it was rough, it really was. Even being in a tank, which was slightly safer in some respects. Well, I don't know if I'd say it was slightly safer, but it's better than being outside, you know? Doom 3 BFG, I did a video on that years ago, but accidentally deleted it plus the original copy. And the answer is no, because there's so many good Doom 3 mods, I felt it was pointless. But I guess if you never played the PC version and all you had was like a 360, then it wasn't bad. So I guess it's like, it's good, but not that good. I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, I can understand the need for a BFG edition, but I still don't like it because it kind of takes away from the other mods that exist. If only I had a flight joystick, that'd make this a million times better. And how did I get... Oh, god damn it. But we're still going to win, though. Every time I play this by myself, we always lose. Alright, so let's see here.
That's interesting. The delay between me watching the stream and seeing on screen what's happening is like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, and that's actually good compared to what it was before.
Okay.
Because, like, you have to have really good internet, you know, to be able to get this to have, like, a one-to-one kind of thing, of which the internet I have now is a lot better than it ever has been, but it's still not that good. It was a lot worse back when I was using Wi-Fi to do this.
Mm-hmm.
That was years ago, though. Because, like, a while back, I just had a Wi-Fi dongle plugged in because the internet was actually all the way downstairs where I was at the time. So unless I wanted to run a cable all the way upstairs to where the room was, that would have been really difficult. Now it's just a Cat 5. Let's see.
Okay, maybe you pick up on the chat and... Well, I'm ready, so whenever you want to.
I'm gonna launch it, but yeah, if you are a tank, you are a high priority target, because not only do you have to worry about infantry blowing you up, but you also got planes that can drop a bomb on you. And bought that for... Oh yeah, because like the WADs that comes with the BFG edition, I don't think you can use it for anything. Really, if you want the Doom WADs, you can get it off of Steam. And my case is a Cooler Master something. I forget what it was. It's a high airflow case, just because this is Texas after all, and it's October, and where's my phone? It's the middle of October. No, it's not the middle of October. October's almost over, and I think it's... Oh, it's 79. We got a cold front. Because it's always hot in Texas, no matter what month it is. Well, it does get kind of cold in December. I'll tell you this, though. When I was in Utah, it never really got... It got nowhere near as hot as it does here. Like, in the middle of June... No, it was July is when that happened. I remember because it was the 4th of July. And ironically enough, on the 4th of July, I was watching the movie Zulu which has nothing to do with America or anything like that. It's a movie about a British mission in Africa, but whatever. Anyway, the air conditioner broke, and they weren't going to be able to fix it until the following Monday, and just had to open windows, and it was perfectly livable. July in Texas, it'd be 100. 144 hertz monitor. I have no idea what it is. 62 in Chicago, man. See, that's comfortable to me. It really is. And I'm just going to smash into the tree for literally no reason. Frame rate's doing a little better now. I just don't know what...
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's D30.
Woo! D34. And I hit him.
Got it. Got it.
And my head's blown off.
Yep, and I got blown up at the same time, I think. I think I hit him one... No, I got blown up by an M4 Sherman.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I always hate that. You know, you never see it when it's... You never see it coming. Hey, it's like real life. That sounds like horribly depressing. Oh, the Panzer III. I love the Panzer III. I don't even know why. It's just an excellent design. And it lasted for a while. And in Warfare, none of those tank designs really last that long, because the other side is constantly trying to improve.
Yep.
A high of like 50, man. Oh, it did get down to like 50 a couple weeks ago, but it's just been hot the entire week. I remember there was that polar vortex a while back. I think it was like 2 years ago. It was a polar vortex, where it was like getting down to 30 like almost every day. That's unheard of here. There was one cold snap a while back though. Oh, that was you. Betrayal! Betrayed me. There's some fancy decals on there. I haven't unlocked any of those.
You know what? Let me scout ahead. I have a little bit thicker armor.
Yeah, it might be a better idea. Because this is not like the most advanced tank. This is like one of the ones that you just get for free.
Target undamaged, damn it. No!
Oh.
Marder 3! Ah, damn it!
Come on. That's an M4A3. Damn.
By the way, I've been I think it was May or March. We have in Vienna there's by the Museum of let me think and translate.
Still undamaged. Okay, I cannot stand a chance against this guy. And hello, Mad Max. Hopefully Lord Humongous is not giving you any trouble this day.
I think it's like History Army Museum, something like this.
Military History Museum. Something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. They had a show where they had on this, like on live display, armored vehicles and tanks.
Ooh,
and
cool.
they actually had from back the time it was produced, half track 251. So
Awesome. Oh crap!
No!
KV-1. Are you joking? Okay, well I hit him and it hurt his track a little bit.
KV-1 is
run away.
pretty much the badass.
And I got blown up by him.
Well, he had a pumpkin on his armor, so I think it's okay.
He's got supernatural abilities.
So they had one, 251, so Halbkette Sonderkraftfahrzeug 251 and Czech-based tank destroyer 35T Hetzer.
I always like those for some reason. I'm not even really sure why.
And it's pretty amazing when you look at computer games and the Hetzer. It's actually a pretty small tank destroyer.
Yeah, I would imagine it would be.
And like if you play Company of Heroes, the strategy game, for example, and you look at when you have the King Tiger next to it, it's like, oh my, this is a cute tank.
Yeah.
And then I was standing next to this thing, and it's like 6 feet 1 tall. And you're like, oh my god, how big must the king tiger be?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's kind of like when I went to those ships. See, we don't actually have anything like that where I'm at, though. Mainly it's just ships or planes out here. And Squiggles, I am playing with Phil of the Future.
Yay.
And,
by the way, I just googled it. We have 52 degree Fahrenheit.
man. And the lowest we got is 79. But that's Texas for you. And Super Crash Bandicoot fan. Good for you on having a huge one, but I don't really need to know that. I'm not really into that. I'm sorry. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I'm just not really into that. And I am indeed the best YouTuber of all time. And humble too. But yeah, there's mainly in Texas you'll just see like ships and planes. There's a big Air Force presence here because of Ellington Airfield, which I think my great-grandfather on my mother's side was in the Air Force back in Korea, actually.
Oh, well, my grandfather on my mother's side was in the... technically it's the Air Force, but he was like a paratrooper.
Ooh.
Yep.
Those guys were...
In World War II.
Yeah, those guys are pretty badass, that's for sure.
Yeah, he for some reason he survived pretty much every jump, which I think they had like 4 major jumps where they've lost 80% of the troops over the course of World War II, something crazy like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he went as he got a prisoner of war at the fight of Berlin.
Nah. But he was lucky.
It was to me like, grandfather, read the signs. Fate has spared you for so long. See when it's over and just go home.
Pretty much. He was lucky to survive that long. Especially, one of the things about the parachutes they had is, like, the Wallies or Western
I'm ready,
Allies.
by the way.
Huh? Oh, you are?
I'm ready, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Wallies had some really good parachute technology. Like they could actually control it, whereas the Air Force, the German Air Force, didn't have that. It was just like you jumped and you couldn't control it at all, and you didn't jump with any guns. Like you might jump with like a pistol or a knife, but the guns were in a completely different canister, and you had to find it.
Yeah, that was in I don't remember where exactly, but a British encounter where they like dropped the whole gear behind the British lines.
I think that might have been Crete. I think it would have been.
Yeah, and my grandfather survived this too. There was like, grandfather, please, if you just had left for home,
Yeah.
I could have known you.
Yeah. And what? And I assume you're from... Where is Vienna? I can't remember. No, I'm thinking of Venice. Well, way to go. I fail at geography forever. Vienna is in Austria, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was right. Venice is Italy. Wow, my brain isn't working yet. So...
Yeah, it's northern of Italy.
Okay, so Phil is from Austria, and why don't I have the same amount of YouTube subs as PewDiePie? Likely because I don't just sit around screaming about everything. And PewDiePie, he's an actor, and he does a good job at acting, but I don't know, I'm not a big fan of him. And Corsair Obsidian 350D, I'm not really sure what that is. Well, you got to keep in mind that with a micro ATX, you can't put too much on there. Although I used one for years. So like if you get a really massive graphics card and put it on a micro ATX, half your bloody PCI slots are going to be covered up by it. That's what happened to me. I put this giant graphics card on this really cheap micro ATX motherboard, and I couldn't upgrade to USB 3.0 because the slot that I needed was covered up by the graphics card. So, I don't know. That's always a big problem with building a computer, is you really have to budget space. And I don't even have, like, a full tower. I just have a medium tower. Really? Always the gun... And dead. Blame you, the chat. Chat... It's always blame the chat. If ever you do any live streaming, just always blame the chat. It distracted me. The giant game of Tetris. I don't know if is it really like Tetris or not. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever want to be a paratrooper, though. Having to jump out of a plane. Have to jump out of a perfectly good moving airplane. I think I had some relative who was one, because I remember, my grandfather's still alive, actually, is getting up there in years. Like 76, I want to say. But still in really good shape. I think his brother was one. But this was like in Korea. Well, I don't think it was in Korea. I think like he got out just before one of the wars started. I forget which one. But talking about how they threw a Jeep out of the plane and how that chute didn't open and how it hit the ground and just exploded. Ugh.
Yikes.
Glad I avoided that. That chat is talking amongst itself. It's always hard having a good PC budget, though. Although, thanks to the awesome fans, I was able to get a lot of good donated parts. Which, theoretically, is going to let me do a video in December, if I can get the money together for it. I'm not sure when I'm going to do the next. I was going to try to do, but I'm not going to have any time tomorrow, just because I'm going to be editing, and I'm going to be doing something early in the day. Oh, crap. Doing something early in the day. I was going to try to do another one of those outdoor excursions to someplace free for once. Because the Houston Library is supposed to be one of the most haunted places in Houston. I'm not really sure why. I can't imagine a lot of people died in the library. But apparently it's haunted. I was going to go try to check that out, but I'm just going to get the time tomorrow or Sunday. I think I could always do that next year. And I imagine Canada would be expensive. $1,500! That's a lot of money. It's more than I spent on this computer. It's more than I spent back in 2012. When I built my first gaming computer, I spent a grand total of $600 on it. And I thought that was a lot of money. Which, for me, it was. Really? God damn it! Well, he's got a fancy name. It's no wonder he's able to blow me up in one hit. Oh yeah, he went straight through the vision block there. I think. And he's got all kinds of camouflage and everything on there. Yeah, I got a backup. I didn't know that. I'll use my Panther 4C.
Right, Scott. Really?
He's got himself a fancy name and a fancy little thing with the exile thing there. So
yeah, but like the C and H was like not available on that day. I don't know. That's to me, because to me it's always like when they're trying to mimic German words, it's like, really? you're actually going for this one, and then when you combine, like they're combined words that like they sound cool in German, so they must be cool, and when you're a native speaker, you read them, it's like,
it looks ridiculous, or it makes no grammatical sense.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I see, Master Yoda was your grammar teacher. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you one way or the other. I tried to avoid that.
Ouch!
That sounded like an explosion. Oh well.
Yeah, but actually I'm unharmed.
Well, that's good. 1200 GPU OC.
My pride.
They're talking about computer building PCs on a budget. Yeah, well, I was able to build a computer years ago for someone, and I was able to get away with only spending $550. But that's because I already had the motherboard, the processor, half the RAM. I think it was it. I already had all that, but I had to buy everything else. I actually got.
Hey, come on, guys! I'm just driving through.
They know how to snipe all the way across the map. I think we're gonna lose because we're already halfway down. Somebody's capping B. I'm not even gonna try to cap A. I know I'll die immediately. Oh yeah, I probably could have mispronounced it, but Rammstein. I like the band, but I don't want to know what they're saying because I know it's all gonna be terrible. I know it's all gonna be terrible. Because I bet it's like I think one of the songs is like about cannibalism or something along those lines.
Yeah, basically.
Now, I only know that from Wikipedia.
That's like lost in translation. It's perfect. Like
Oh crap!
The same goes for Du hast.
Well, half of those song lyrics in any number of languages just don't translate right because it just doesn't make as much sense. Like, you ever like whenever you listen to like an anime opening song or something like that, yet you actually read the English part of it, it loses everything. The one I remember the most is the Outlaw Star opener. It's kind of like a love song in some respects, but it doesn't sound that way if you don't know what they're saying.
I'm out.
Yeah, do you want to do the planes?
We can try, yeah, sure.
And I'll get shot down almost immediately. I haven't unlocked anything. Ooh, leveled up. I will take the artillery support. And that's okay. Because I only unlocked some bombers, and it turns out I hate bombers. Because like I wanted to unlock the bombers, and I was like, oh, that'll be great. And then I find them really boring. So I have a grand total of 1 fighter unlocked, and the 2 biplanes that are never any good.
Okay, I have 2. I have the Stuka and the HE11H3, whatever that means.
Wait, HE111, I think is what you said.
Yeah.
Okay, I like both of those planes actually. I have models of those. They're in a box. Is in German literally my part, but it can be referred to genitals. I hate to get that mixed up. Oh, I get it. Well, way to go, me. My brain must really be working today. I get it. I'm the smartiest. Oh. I need to get a new chair at some point. Just because this can get uncomfortable after a while. Although, the chair that's one thing, when you get a new PC, always think about getting a better office chair. Although for a number of years I just used a basic armchair, because that's the only thing I had access to at the time. And it was more comfortable than an office chair that I'd used for years prior to that, so...
I mean, it's an interesting mech, but seriously, who would fight with ground units in such an era?
I don't know. Drop the bombs. Dropping F-bombs. Fuck. Did I almost run into my own bomb? Brilliant. It's like now I have to wait a minute for the bombs to regenerate, reload, whatever the case may be. And this plane doesn't even have any guns on it. It's the better version of the bomber. Well, so like if you have that kind of money, and no, I don't mind you calling me John. Yeah, anytime I talk to anybody, just don't call me General, just call me John. It feels weird. But yeah, I mean, with that kind of money, you should be able to build something fairly decent.
By the way, if you slow down a bit, I can cover you.
Let's see. I'll slow down to 75%. I'm not even really going anywhere. I'm just waiting for the bombs to redo whatever they do. I guess I'll attach.
Okay, I've got someone on my tail. Maybe don't wait for me.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, he's going after you. I'll try to...
And that's it.
Yeah. It's a P-40E. I don't know if historically they ever fought... the P-40 Warhawk ever fought against a Ju-87. Of course, by that time of the war, I think like the Ju-87 had long since become obsolete. It was good at the beginning, but as time went on...
Yeah, they pretty much stopped at, I think, what, 41, 42?
I think they used it all the way into 43, but only in a ground attack role, because I have a model of one that has like some big-ass cannons on there. Like some 30 millimeters.
Yeah, but basically the whole Air Force, they just stopped developing.
Well, yeah, because there's only so much they could have done with it, because that was a 30s design. Let's see, have I finally forgone simple ways to convert to Windows 10? Never! I thought about converting to Windows 10 finally, because like, Windows 10 is cool enough, I suppose, but I still just don't like the spyware on there, you know, where Microsoft knows what you do. I don't like that. And the graphics card is a 760, not a 780. Okay, well, at least my bomber's finally shot down, so I can finally use a plane I want to use, which is the Hurricane. The Hurricane's my favorite of the World War II fighters. I don't know what it is about it, but I always liked it. I actually have a model of this, but it's a Night Fighter one, so it's all black. It's kind of like the bat plane.
I just by mistake got into very heavy flak.
That's not going to end well.
Nope. Because I'm flying a bomber, what could go wrong?
Well, I don't know. More like...
Aircraft destroyed. Apparently the guy behind me flew in the mountains.
Yep. Actually reminds me of an old flight sim that I played years ago, where I was playing against bots. I actually was able to make the AI crash into the ground because it wasn't flying a very maneuverable plane, and I was able to trick it into doing that. I thought it was so cool. I don't think even back then you could have recorded that if you wanted to. Like maybe you could have filmed the screen with a camcorder or something, but I doubt that Fraps existed back then. I'm not sure when Fraps came out actually. I think that was like 2009 or something like that. I've had Fraps for a while. Man, this frame rate is killing me though.
Oh, that's nice. They have actually like the Flag Fortress models here.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, we have a few of them still in Vienna.
Yeah.
And they actually can't tear them down.
Really? I guess because they're just that well made.
Yeah, they like calculated if you would just demolition it with explosive, you kind of had to rebuild all windows in 4 districts or something.
Man. I didn't actually know those even existed until I read about it in a comic book randomly enough. I was like, those can't exist. It's like, oh yeah, they do.
They still do, yeah.
Which is kind of crazy to think. That is like a modern Doom fortress in some respects. And I am shot up so much. I literally can't even maneuver, and I died.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much all the planes I had, so...
I got my crappy Fury Mark II. What I like to do with this is I'll just attack ground units. That worked well enough until any number of planes come after me. Let's see, 960 SSC, 4 gigabytes instead of 2. And hello, Armored Gamer. 1080 Ti. Not bad. And well, you know, both of them are definitely more into keeping up to date with tech than I am. I do not want Microsoft to know what I do. And it makes sense to want to have the most advanced stuff. Because it might make stuff run faster. It might ensure that I wouldn't be getting 25 whole frames. And running into the Witcher games is not an easy prospect. Even when I had my 7770, I could barely run Witcher 1. No, Witcher 2 didn't like to run for some reason. But I think like Witcher 2 did something weird where it rendered using the CPU. Because I know Alan Wake did that for some reason. Where it only used the CPU, not the GPU, which was weird. So, I don't know. I don't know if this could run Witcher 3 because I haven't played Witcher 3 because I haven't played Witcher 1 and 2 to completion yet, and I don't want to just come into the third game. I never was one to do that. It's like, you can do that? And I did once, because I wanted to play just Mass Effect 3. I didn't feel like playing the whole trilogy again. And the base choices for Mass Effect 3 is all the... God damn it. One plane saw me and shot me to pieces. And I am dead. And yeah, you like anytime you do PC gaming, you're gonna have to mess with the settings a lot. All right, so I got one more plane apparently. Oh, this is a 4 respawn one. I thought this was a 3. I got my Fury Mark 1. I won't get shot down immediately at all. Because I'm going a grand total of 170 miles per hour. My car can go faster than that. Well, it can't. And I think I was able to max my car out at 100. Now we're getting up 200 now. This game is somewhat difficult to play since it's running so slow. You know, I might kick it down to 720 since I think it's more of an internet thing. Old system, plenty of 1050 Ti. The big problem with me getting a new mission failed. We lost anyway. The big problem with me upgrading anything is just I don't play that many modern games anymore. It's just I just play a lot of the older games, so it's like it's not worth it to me to spend a lot of money on a new graphics card. The 760 runs Doom, which is the only modern game I really like playing. Now, you know what's interesting? The only other game I want to play that's modern is Dishonored 2. But it's running the Intech 5 engine instead of the Intech 6 for some reason.
Ready.
All right. So, I'm
by the way,
thinking...
sorry to interject, did you know that actually Resident Evil Outbreak is running on Intech 3?
I learned about that literally just today. Because
Okay.
I was actually doing research for the review, and I looked it up, and it's like, it's running Intech 3? Really? What? So, I mentioned that in the review, actually. But I had no idea until literally just today.
Oh, good old Stalingrad.
Ugh, that's a really depressing movie. The 90s one? Oh, man. What a 70... I just want to play games at frame rates rather than settling for... Well, the big thing about the 760 is it can run Doom on Ultra. Wow, it's really foggy. Shit, that's really... Are you getting a lot of fog too, or is that just me?
No. It's really bad weather.
Okay, good. I was like, did something happen with the graphics?
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Exactly. I've actually always wanted to see Russia. I've always wanted to see a lot of other countries. Just it's not very cheap to go.
Yeah, but I don't recommend to go seeing it in this way.
Well, no, not like that. That'd be bad. Well, like in real life, though, there's a lot of places I want to see just because of all the history and things of that nature. But it's expensive just to go across the U.S. ain't cheap. I remember when I went to California, it was like $200-300. And yes, my computer can handle Doom on Ultra. I can actually not only run it on Ultra, but I can also record it as well. But yeah, I couldn't settle for 1520 frames, and the only reason this is running so bad... I know, the FPS is going up for some reason. Maybe it was like server lag.
Maybe because of the bad weather, it doesn't have to render that much.
Yeah, the Silent Hill method. Just use distance fog. It's part of the game. Oh,
Okay,
you know that Silent Hill 2, they took it out for some reason?
Are there any ground targets in this map, or am I not seeing them?
I'm not seeing them. And I'm being shot to complete shit here. I'm literally gonna just drop my bombs before I die just for the fun of it. Who is shooting at me?
Basically.
That's a P-40E.
I'm just like doing the same right now, but they're actually finding. They're still finding today bombs in Austria.
Oh, I would imagine. I can't imagine
from the time.
Yeah, I would imagine there'd still be some from World War II and one. Ugh.
No, it's just two.
Oh, it's like I know in France they're still finding some from World War One. 30 FPS in a good server on Gmod, but 200 on CS:GO. Well, I guess it really does just depend on the server. I haven't played Gmod in a very long time. I did recently reinstall CS:GO to play that again at some point. And I would imagine the 780 would be better than the 760, potentially. But those numbers don't necessarily correspond to greater ability, though. Don't necessarily do so. Alright, so now maybe I'll be able to shoot something down. That'd be nice, you know? Because I don't think I'll be able to shoot anything down because I'm devoting my attention away. But there's one place I really want to visit. It's, I would never even be able to pronounce it. But, there's a tapestry in France called the... I'm not even going to try, I'll sound like a complete idiot. It's a tapestry showing the Battle of Hastings from 1066. Look, and it's like, it still exists from that era. I think it was made like 50 years after the battle. And so it's really cool. I'd love to see that. And then there's all the various architectural things to go see. It's like all that. I'd love to... If I could, I would travel. I really would. And that guy got shot down. I don't think there's any ground targets in this particular area at all.
No, I just looked. It's air superiority. So
That's the only one I actually played that was like that. Now, if only I had
it's my
more
first
than.
one too.
Huh?
And this is my first one too, and I'm very glad I had a bomber, and also I have a dive bomber, which makes very good use of the terrain.
Renamed 91613, huh? Everything's getting shot down before I can shoot anything down. Oh yeah, 1066 is an amazing, well, it was an amazing battle. I actually read a really good book on that a while back, talking about the different economic aspects of early medieval England. And really, medieval history is a very interesting subject just to read about because it is much more complicated than fantasy would lead you to believe. Do you ever read any Game of Thrones or Song of Ice and Fire?
I haven't, no.
I read the first book. I'm not really big into that series, to be perfectly honest. That's kind of what got repopularized fantasy or dark fantasy. It's not bad, but it definitely gets kind of tedious after a while because it's just the same. The good guys never win over and over again in many respects. And I just kind of got sick of it after they killed off every character that I liked, which they do that. He did that with impunity, really. I'll try to take that yak one off your tail if I can turn around in time.
Don't mind.
Oh, I just saw you got blown up. But I'm still gonna try to shoot him down, even though I got some damage already. I'm at least gonna shoot somebody down. There. I am sucking today, worse than you could possibly imagine. Yeah, Song of Ice and Fire. The first book was okay. The first couple seasons of the show were all right, but when I finally stopped with, I think, like the third season.
I haven't watched any of the seasons because there were like 2 TV shows that I watched years after they've been released. And actually they've been released on DVD. The first one was Babylon 5.
Ooh, good one.
And I watched in... You've just opened your landing gear.
I did? I thought I was dead.
Okay, for whatever reason, when you got shut down, the model opened its landing gear.
A bit weird. It's like a death twitch.
Yeah. Oh
But,
no, I'm
what's the
going
other
down! Deep Space Nine.
Ooh, another good one. That's my favorite Star Trek, actually.
It's very interesting because I don't want to talk about the whole show, but when I watched it, I mean, it was like, okay, how can they take a show itself in a universe that's all about exploration and traveling, like stuck in one place, and they did an amazing job.
Oh yeah, I think it was better for it, and they eventually do get a ship. Not to spoil anything, but they eventually do get a legit ship. I don't know how far you're into the show.
Yeah, I know. No, I finished it totally, and that's what I wanted to say about Game of Thrones, because a lot of people ask me, have you watched it? Have you watched it? Because I'm huge into fantasy role-playing games. Also the tabletop-wise. And I'm always like, no, I haven't watched it yet, because because of these 2 TV shows, I've got used to
Shit.
wait until it's... Ouch.
Yeah. Lost a wing. Wait until it's finished, though. Yeah, that's generally one of the better ways to do it. But
wait until it's finished, and then you can watch it in one sitting. At least that's what I like. And
yeah, I did that with Breaking Bad. Although I haven't finished that, though. I stopped at the 3rd season. But the big problem with Game of Thrones I had was, it became dark for the sake of dark. Like, there was one season where literally they just cut to some guy getting tortured over and over again. It's like, okay, I get it. He's being tortured. Just, can we move on? When even I'm getting squeamish about something, they've gone too far. Because normally I
That's
don't
the
care.
trouble with, I think, with movies and television shows and computer games now too. Like, you have to hit the broad audience.
Yeah, really. God damn it! No, I'm still alive. Still alive. Barely.
Yeah, I just shot a little bit of your tail off.
I'm probably not even gonna. I at least want to hit somebody. The LAG3. No, I'm not gonna get him. I'm not gonna get anybody. Not with this thing. Well, maybe I can. Maybe I can bounce that yak. I doubt it.
Well, you can try to kill at least someone with a traffic accident.
Yeah, I could crash into him. That's it. Perfect. I'll go. You can, like with this one, the only thing you could really do with this one, I think, is if you go ahead. Well, he got shot down anyway, so that's something. Why do people like LAG3s? And I'll look at the chat in just a second, because I don't want to be distracted. Okay, who am I might as well just land. You know, I can do that. You can do that in this game, which I find really funny. You actually get points for that.
You know, next time I can like move the camera and watch your back. So
Well, that could work. I don't know how much good that would do, because that implies that I'm actually good at this game, which I'm not. Oh, come on, don't. Really? How does he get credit for how does somebody get credited for killing me when they clearly didn't kill me? Yeah, let's see.
I'd say the pilot is still alive. So
Yeah, he is alive. I was able to shoot. Well, it's a landing you can walk away from. Let's see. 8K VR Minecraft. I don't know if you want to play Minecraft VR.
by the way, I'm not kidding. I don't know if it's internationally, but my father, he got a flight license, and in the handbook it's defined a successful landing is, and I'm not joking, I'm not making this up, when the pilot can move without assistance on his own from the airplane to the tower.
Well, there you go. Any landing you walk away from. I actually wanted to
made a successful landing.
Exactly. I actually wanted to become a pilot at one time. It's just that I get really bad motion sickness. Let's go back to tank, see if we can do any better. Actually, wait, don't. I hate it when I do that by accident. Like, I go into the tank battle, but I'm still selected with British, and I don't have any British tanks.
Oh. But, you know, wait a few more years, and then you could, like, join the Air Force and do the whole drone battle stuff, maybe.
Well, actually, I was looking at becoming a drone operator, like, for commercial stuff, because, like, it's not that expensive to learn how to do it, and I can't imagine that I'd be all that bad at it. Because I do have good technical skills, although, ironically enough, I only really got into... I got back into PCs when I was in college, and I was going for something completely different. I actually went for... and got a degree in criminal justice, which I still am into that. I still like that particular field. It's just I haven't been able to find a really good job in that field. So I'm actually thinking about going back and getting some sort of certification in computer science. My computer can handle Metroid Prime with Dolphin because I've run that before. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking about doing that next year. See if I can't find something like that, because I actually do a lot of PC repair and stuff just around here with my family, because I'm the PC guy these days, keeping all their stuff running. And it'd be nice if I could get paid for it.
I've seen a T-shirt that says, "I'm not that much better at fixing PCs than anyone else. I just know how to use Google."
Exactly. That's how I've learned most of the stuff that I know. Just Googling the problem or watching a YouTube video on it. It's really quite easy. Well, it's easier these days than it used to be.
By the way, the guy that ramped you,
yeah.
I'm not sure, but that's the headset.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, I see it. Yeah, it does look pretty small. Whoa!
Yeah, and this thing is like 6'1".
Hmm. Well, it's kind of like seeing those ships, the destroyer. It's only something like 300 foot long, and it's nothing compared to a battleship. Minesweeper at 2 FPS. I don't think Minesweeper runs anything close to 2 FPS. That's when you gotta have a really good computer for that. I haven't played Minesweeper in years. Yeah, it's really crazy just how big these things are. Be it a tank or a plane. Like, when you think of a fighter plane, you wouldn't think it'd be as massive as it is. Because there's a museum out here. Well, it's not. It's in Galveston, actually, which is within driving distance, where they have a bunch of really cool planes. But it's amazing just how big this Spitfire was, because they got one of those. And they also have a Junkers Jumo engine, actually. They just got the engine. That sounded like an explosion, and I think I just got hit too. Yeah, I know I did, because I can't move. And I got hit from the side all the way across the map, I think. Yeah, there he is. I'm still going to blame the chat, though. But yeah, I've actually seen a B-17 in real life. It was at an airport.
And I've just went off like a firecracker.
Ooh, what's that one? That's a new tank I haven't seen before. That's a name, all right. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I was going to say it's Flak 37. There we go. And 18 tons.
Flak 37.
There you go. What you said.
Yeah.
I imagine if I practiced
That's
it,
the only thing that's like strange to me when people like say, for example, Panzer III, and it's like, I know what you mean, but it's like,
well, there's more.
I'm having a hard time to pronounce it this way because it's like I'm on purpose pronouncing it wrong, at least.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Language.
And besides, I know. Calling something a Panzer tank is like you're saying the same thing twice.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. It's a tank. Okay.
Tank brand tank. There we go. Like beer brand beer.
Well, everything good comes from above. Let's call the artillery.
Exactly.
Friend of mine who was in the military, he said like, what? 30 feet, wait a second. 30 feet next to the target, it's still a direct hit.
Well, yeah, because those are some big ass shells. There's actually a really cool YouTube video of somebody firing off a 155. Oh, come on! Goddamn T-34. There I am, just rolling around like an idiot. Oh, come on, just let me move. Let me move. Go. Oh, come. And then I got literally jumped by their entire team almost. At least it was the Cromwell, not the T-34. But yeah, those are some big shells. Those things will drop. But yeah, there's a really cool YouTube video of somebody firing off a 155. Those things are massive. They still use bagged charges of all things. Like literal just bags of powder. You wouldn't expect that these days. It'd be like, you'd think it'd be something more advanced and literally just a sack full of powder, but I guess not. I guess that's the best way, even to this day.
Yeah, they pretty much can like handle the charge better, like how strong, what angle, stuff like this. I think that's like, it's a very crude comparison, but it's like comparing, not you again. Why do you hate me?
I'll try to back you up, if I can.
Never mind.
Oh, we're gonna lose so bad. They have all three. They have all three. I haven't killed anything. Did I get at least one hit on somebody? Oh, there he is. There's a Panzer IIIJ out here. Ooh, did I hit him? Alright, there's a whole bunch of them coming after us. Tank brand tank. Town brand town. There's M4A2, I see him. I'm probably...
I have to... You know he got me, but I called artillery on his ass. It will be great at justice.
Okay, so I threw a track, but I was able to get to cover in time. So I might survive. Let's see here.
I don't understand why the game isn't like the camera is starting on the next person that you play with.
I don't know. Probably easier to program that way, potentially. Now look at the chat as soon as I... Oh, now they're dropping artillery on me. Ah, well. Fuck it, just run out there and attack. I'm so dead. And I died. Did I at least hit him once? No, I didn't. Let's see, where did it hit? I want to know. Because usually these people are really good enough to, like, aim at a specific spot. Like a weak spot. I've never been able to do that. And return to hangar. And I'll look at the chat. And hello, right-wing ranger.
A guy just posted in the chat, you guys suck. No, we all suck. That's the difference. You are part of the team.
Well, exactly. I thought you were talking about the stream chat. I was like, wait, who said that?
No.
But yeah, the community around War Thunder isn't as bad as some others. Like League of Legends is supposed to be really bad. I never was a big fan of League of Legends. I don't know what Honey Pop is. I can only imagine it's something terrible.
Well, I like to think that you have with everything like games or whatever, you have a percentage of people that are not nice, and the popular it gets, the more people it gets, desto larger will the percentage go. That, like, you can have 20 people who are annoying, or you can have 20,000 people who are annoying, and just the chance that you run into them is larger. And the whole thing in the internet by anonymity, where I can only say enjoy it as long as it lasts. And like, yeah, I will never understand why people have to be rude online, but okay.
I don't know. Maybe because they're young. Let's see here. And I can handle Space Invaders 1999. And I can't... I'm not really sure who DW Terminator is. I don't think I ever talked to him or saw any of his videos. He hasn't ever contacted me. And I don't know if I'd say that CSGO is total cancer. I think that's a bit much. But... I like CSGO when I play it by myself or with friends, but not like online. You know, talk about online. Waifu did a Let's Play. Oh, Space Invaders 99. But yeah, like, if you think that's bad, try playing anything on Xbox Live. Oh my god. Like those literally screaming 12-year-olds. And I'm not even exaggerating here. They will literally just scream in your ear. And I actually am going to get some... I'm going to try to find a video of that, actually. Where I'm actually going to play that in the Resident Evil review, because the whole thing about Resident Evil Outbreak was it was supposed to be this online Resident Evil game, but they didn't want you to do voice chat. They wanted you to use...
I've read this, that you only like had the commands, the interactive commands for the whole different characters.
Yeah, and that's how you're supposed to talk. And it's like, well, I can understand why they do that, because... And then I'm going to cut to, like, the scene where you got some 12-year-old screaming. I found a video that has that in it, where, like, it's literally this 12-year-old just going off on this guy. So, like, well, at least I don't... What was it? I'm trying to remember exactly what he said. It was something about jerking off in the basement. It's like, really? Why would you say this ever to anybody? Especially online where you can be recorded, and that way you sound like a complete idiot. If I could have cut to that, and maybe, like... I still want to try to find, like, a legitimate 12-year-old just screaming. Let's see. Well, I used to play Xbox Live all the time, but I don't really like it that much anymore. Well, I never played...
I've got him!
Sweet.
A KV-1 frontal hit on the turret. That's like...
That's a 20 roll.
Yeah, I've just used up the critical for the day. So it's only fumble for the rest of now.
360 no scope. But yeah, where is that?
You know, it's by the way, it's interesting. I'm not sure where the Firefly got its name, but I know that some German tank troops called the regular Sherman Firefly, because when you hit it, there was a decent chance that it lit on fire, and that's the reason why they called it.
Yeah.
Because it's in German, it's like
Crap.
ah.
But go on.
Well, I'm brightened the battlefield for a moment. Just give me time to cover you. I think we should really. I'm not used to play with someone else, but like we should give this a try at least.
Well, I'm also trying to focus on everything else, so like I'm not
on
really...
the chat. I know that's why I mean I'm trying to cover you, because I don't have to really watch the chat at the same time.
Well, I'll follow you. But yeah. But what were you saying about the firefly and what that means?
Yeah, in German it's basically like, if you literally translate it, it means glowing worm.
Oh.
And
well,
like glowing, it's burning. Warm, like bad thing.
Ooh.
Because it's an insignificant animal, and so.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, what's really bad about this shirt? Oh, that didn't end well. Oh, it's a KV1. I'm running. Run.
No, it's the one who got me is a T-33.
Oh.
And with a KV1, no, a T-33 in front of us.
I'm still running.
Oh wait, I've got artillery. Hello.
But yeah, they eventually did try. Well, one of the big reasons why they would catch fire so quickly is because the ammunition storage was not all that well set up. And also, the sad part of the Sherman is they just didn't get enough of the good Shermans towards the end of the war. They just kept getting the crappy ones. Because there was the Sherman Jumbo, which was actually, good. But it was like, oh, you don't need it. It'll cost too much. It's always government bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Well, Squiggles, good work for kicking ass at Halo 3. Hopefully you weren't just screaming all the time. 25-2, not bad. And yeah, I should be able to get to the post office.
I'm surprised I survived.
I didn't, because I drove up once and got blown to pieces by a KV-1. Yeah, okay. That was a side hit too, so I didn't stand a chance. Let's see, I'll just use the Stug. I've gotten so far 1 kill. I didn't have a mic. Well, even I actually didn't have a very good mic for the longest time with Xbox Live. I had the crappy plastic one ear thing. But Xbox Live. I did not play Xbox Live back when it first came out on the classic Xbox. I had no desire to do so. Yep. Well, Squiggles, keep busting balls. On a completely random note...
By the way, I'm on the right flank. So
I see it.
I'm repairing my engine block at the moment.
Although what I find funny about that...
I have 2 crew members left, so the tank commander is also doubling as the gunner, is doubling as the loader.
So like any typical France tank. I just can't imagine, like, okay, we'll build this big tank with like 5 guns, but we'll put 2 people in it. Brilliant!
We call it a workout. You can thank us later.
So, it's like, well, it's not hard to see why you lost in that instance. Oh, I still find it annoying people still say like the French were cowardly in any way, which they weren't. It's just
KV-1 straight ahead.
Mismanaged. Yeah, he's gonna poke his head out there.
I
got Artie coming at me, so I'm gonna try to. Like you like hold him there if you can. I'll try to sneak around.
Yeah,
on the other side of that church and try to hit him from the rear. Oh, there's a KV-1 over here, and I've been blown up.
Damn it. The funny thing about artillery actually is that when you're in a tank, you're relatively safe.
Well, except for like a direct hit, yeah.
A flak panzer again.
Those fucking things. You wouldn't think they'd be that powerful, but I guess they are. I wouldn't think they'd be that powerful in real life, but I don't know. Maybe it's a game thing.
No. 3.7 centimeters. That's tough.
Huh.
That is tough. Yeah.
Well, I guess that would work.
Masterwork of German engineering, my ass.
Although what's funny is I don't actually own any German-based guns just because they're all very expensive. It's mainly Russian and Eastern Bloc. And American, and that's about it.
I can imagine.
Because, like, you want to get something from H&K, you better be expecting to... 500's cheap on that. Let's see, would I rather have two 1070s SLI and one Titan? I'd rather just have the one. Halo 2. I never played Halo 2, actually, believe it or not. Well, no, I didn't play Halo 2 multiplayer. I played it once. Now I remember. I played it once, and I died all the time in it. And... a chat cooldown. I have no clue what that would imply. Alright, so you want to go another air battle?
Yeah, sure. I'm just like still in the tank battle here.
Oh, you're still alive. Doing better than me.
And the KV-1 at the church is still at the church.
Duh.
Come on, show yourself.
I don't have Halo 2 squiggles. I don't own that anymore. Well, I don't have a means to play it. Because, like, the only way you can play it now is, like, the only way to play Halo 2 now, really, is, I think maybe you could get the PC version to work. Because I think there's, like, a fix for that, so it doesn't, like, check for Vista. But the only way to get it to work, I think, would be to play it, like, on Xbox One. What were you saying?
I was just coughing.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly that.
Oh, well, that works. M4 or AR? Now you can actually make an AR into a good M forgery, so personally I'll stick with the AK or SK. Mainly the SK. Because the SK is awesome. Although, you know, my favorite bolt-action rifle is actually the Lee Enfield. It's like, yeah, the Mauser is the one that steals the show when it comes to bolt-actions, but I like the Lee Enfield just because it holds 10 rounds instead of 5.
Have you ever seen the Steyr AUG STG-77?
I believe so. That sounds
It's an interesting design. It's what the military uses in Austria, but go figure, it's an Austrian product. So.
Oh yeah, that. Well, do I know what that is? Yeah, yes, I do know what that is. My brain just stopped working again. Yeah, that is a cool one. You can get semi-auto versions here, but they're very expensive, as you'd imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And it's like, to me, it's like, unless it's full auto, and I imagine at one time you could get a full auto one here, but that'd be tens of thousands.
I'm ready, by the way.
All right. Yeah, the Steyr AUG, in my horrible pronunciation of it. I do like the design. It's from the 70s,
yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, exactly. It's Steyr AUG, by the way. Just, I don't want to force you to pronounce it like this, but
I always pronounce stuff wrong like that. And the AK does have more confirmed kills just because it was a very prolific gun and cheap. Now, I always say I'm going to try to learn to pronounce these things. Well, I can't even pronounce. I always say I need to learn to pronounce these things better. I don't know if I ever got a chance to practice, I'd get it right. That's why if ever I do get to... No, go on.
I wonder how much owning an STG-44 would cost.
Well, I have a friend who's friends with two really rich people who have those, and he said they were about $100,000 a piece. So, needless to say, you have to be very rich to own one. I'd love to own one. They're actually remaking, well, not remaking it. They're building some more based upon that particular design. I'd love to get one, but those are like $2,000 to $3,000. So. And it's not so much that, well, I guess I couldn't say I could really just go out and buy one, but it's not so much not being able to have the money. It's just like, would you really want to spend $3,000 on a rifle? You know, it's like with all the other things you have to worry about in life.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
paying $100K. Now, of course, those people also do a lot of reenacting as well. So, like, they have the period correct uniforms, they have the period correct vehicles and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, with the uniforms, you would get into a lot of trouble here.
Oh, I would imagine. Oh, is that illegal there? I thought that was only illegal in.
Totally. No. Totally.
I did not know that.
When like when you inherit something, then it's legal to own it. Which I guess most people have, because I mean 2/3 of the population during the war worked for the military in one way or another.
Yeah, I would imagine there would be a huge proportion.
Hey, cool! I'm flying a German plane and I'm turned into Swiss keys. Jeez.
But yeah, I mean, I had thought, oh yeah, it's the HE-111. Oh, you got a P-38 on your tail. That's not going to end well. I don't know what I can do. I'll draw them off, but
not for me anyway. You're never gonna get me alive.
And I think I got stalled. He's pulling 8 Gs. I can't imagine trying to do that. Yeah, I said the Walter P-38. That's a good pistol, but the P-38 plane is a very nice one. The Twin-Tailed Devil, it was called. I even have an old VHS tape on it. I actually used to have a model.
I think that airplanes played a major role for the Allies in Europe to win the war.
Oh yeah, definitely, totally. Because like their infantry technology.
The Germans were, the Germans were everything about tanks.
Yeah.
And it's like, a Tiger is still a sitting target, even at top speed.
Yeah, I think it's like, what, 20 miles an hour? Something like that?
Yeah, if you push.
Yeah, really, air power was a big thing for the Wallies. That is a fact.
Yeah.
And they made, like, I don't know how many tens of thousands of planes.
But, to get back for reenactment and everything, like you can own a uniform but with no insignia of rank or anything. Yeah. And if you like display it in public, there will be police over you.
I thought that was only Germany though that did that.
No, Germany and Austria.
Huh.
Both. With the difference, Austria, it is allowed to inherit it and show it, as well as for like theatrical display and museums.
Like I know that Germany's really bad. Really stringent about that. I don't know if bad's the right word, but like they don't even let Wolfenstein into the. Yeah,
totally. That's always a debate in the media. Like, Wolfenstein: The New Order. It's like poisoning the young people, so we had to change. I always like to say, you know what? The swastika isn't going to make people bad. Stand alone. It's the thought behind it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you can make everything a symbol.
Yeah, pretty much. Besides, what is Wolfenstein: New Order going to do? People are going to build steampunk robots and try to take over the world. I don't think that's really the problem.
Well, it would be awesome to the building part.
Yeah.
But taking over the world, I don't know.
I'm not sure how well that would go. I don't think you'd even want to take over the world. It's one of those common media cliches, but would you really want to try to run every single continent, every single, ethnic group and culture and all that? I don't think you could do it. I don't think that could ever be done in any era, honestly. It's just the world is too different, varying from places vary from like town to town, city to city, so.
Yeah, but there's like there's a level of
God damn it.
Control,
and I lost
if
the
you
wing.
will.
Am I still alive?
I mean,
yep.
Honestly, you can start debate that the United States pretty much has a very large global domination by influence. I mean,
but it's got cultural hegemony. I won't deny that, even if I am kind of patriotic. It is a thing, like with the culture and all that. It is what it is. Let's see. Dying Light. Well, Dying Light will last longer. And streaming is fun, so. Let's see. Well, I'm glad to remind you of the only guy that was nice. Sadly, back when I was in grade school, I didn't really have any friends, so. Yeah. Squeaky's been around since 500 subs. Awesome. It took forever to get to 500 subs. Let's see. We do not need the death penis, Squiggles. We do not need that. And hello, Brock McGinnis. But yeah, that is always a problem. But see, the thing is, though, I don't think it was an intentional kind of thing. I think that's just kind of Hollywood just kind of did it, you know? And it's not like anybody's forcing someone to watch, you know? But then you could say that, like, Japan is starting to get a lot bigger of media footprint with anime and manga and stuff like that. I think South Korea...
except they don't care. That's the interesting part.
Pretty much. While they're talking about that, I actually saw Shin Godzilla not a while back, like a couple weeks ago. It was really good. And I went to a theater where they just played the subtitle version.
Sorry, just the guy who shot me down was shot down, and I saw his death animation.
Yeah.
Because the camera was following me.
Awesome. I am so... Oh, yeah, at least I hit that guy. I don't think I'm going to be able to shoot down... Oh, I got a critical hit on him, though! I got a critical hit with this little piece of crap on a 0. And I've lost most of my flaps, but hey. Maybe I can turn around and hit him. Come on, do it!
Fury Mark II. It's a cool name.
Oh, yeah. And it doesn't look that bad for a biplane. It's all metal. You don't got wood on this piece of shit.
So when we crash into other planes...
It'll work better. Now, where is this? This is kind of cool.
By the way, if you ever...
Oh, crap.
Ouch.
Yeah, I lost the wing.
If you ever have the chance to visit Vienna, then I can show you the Japanese garden that we have here. Because Austria was the very first country to have a Japanese, officially sanctioned and built with the help, Japanese garden outside of Japan.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. When was that? I imagine like the 1800s, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, Austria and Germany really have a different approach about diplomatics, if you will. I've just read recently that Austria was ranked among the top 10, I mean, it sounds a little strange, but most friendly countries to tourists, or something like this.
Well, I think like that's kind of been a historical thing, though, because I've read a number of things like that in the past.
Yeah, I mean, with the Habsburger, we were pretty much on don't go to war.
Well, it's generally the best idea.
Which pretty much showed in World War One.
Yeah, I actually read it.
Like, when you never go to war, then you have no idea really how to fight in a war. And, yeah.
That's what I was reading about in a history book a while back by John Keegan on World War One. That did not end well. Oh, that did not end well.
And especially the emperor was all the time against the war. It was like, no, 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 no. And after a month, he was pressured by the nobles more or less into it, and yeah.
Well, that's always the problem when you got people that have high egos. The U.S. used to be about not going to war at one time. And then World War II happened, and then we didn't stop, so there's that. I kind of like the whole isolationism thing. I mean, these days, I don't know if you could get away with that anymore, but at least it was better than what we do these days. Manga, apparently. Not manga. I didn't know it was manga. That landing, though. Well, I generally try to respond to comments most of the time, but there's always a problem getting so many you can't respond to all of them because you'd be there all the time. Although Linkara tries to do that, and I imagine he succeeds, but that'd take forever. But yeah, that's always the problem, though. I just don't know why people like going to war so much. I've studied a lot about war. It's like, you always notice, though, everybody's like, yeah, let's go to war. After it's over, it's like, why did we do that? That was the stupidest thing ever, you know? It's, oh, come on. Did I crash through when I died? No, I didn't crash through when I died. Oh. So you want to keep playing? Because elapsed time is 1 hour, 24 minutes. So I imagine it's like 3 a.m. for you. But if you want to keep going, I'm good.
3:27. No, the coffee's still helping.
Sweet. Still not a big fan of coffee. I mainly just drink sodas in the morning. I never could get over the flavor. Let's see.
I can imagine.
That is never my
But-
thing.
It's a little bit, I wouldn't say difficult, but it's like, we have a very strong, oh, I managed the Stuck 3. Ausführung F, awesome. I always like it that Stuck, which stands for Sturmgeschütz, is translated into assault gun. Because it's more like storm gun or storm, I don't know, how would you call the gun on a main battle tank?
Battle cannon?
Yeah, something like this. So storm battle cannon it would be, because it was like, you know, everything with the weather and stuff like this.
Yeah. I've read about some of the literal translations, like the full version of Panzer, which I'm not even going to try, since you are a native speaker and I'll sound like an idiot. It's like
Panzerkampfwagen, which would translate in combat car. No,
yeah, something like
armored
that.
car. No, sorry. Armored combat car. That's it. Because it basically came from the like they basically put steel plates on cars.
Yeah, an
also.
armored car.
I think it's came from there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly
Okay,
what that
another
be.
air or tank battle.
Yeah, let's go back to tank.
Perfect. I can use my Stuck.
Awesome.
But the full name from the tanks, they were like crazy long.
Yeah, or as my grandfather would put it, like 48.5 feet long.
Because just let me.
Coffee with 4 spoons of sugar. Man, that's a lot of caffeine. French vanilla, Italian sweet cream. Tim Hortons. I have no clue what that would be. Well, this is actually a Patreon voice chat RGB. So, just like during a general stream, I guess you could potentially. But this is a special. This is a special live stream. Folgers or Walmart's great value. I can't imagine if you put real coffee next to that. I'm getting all sorts of messages. Are you still there?
Pardon me?
Okay. I'm always, like I said, I'm always paranoid if drop the call or something like that.
I can understand. So.
Although, ironically, well, it's not even ironic. It's just what I use for making a pizza is the off-brand pizza dough. I think it tastes better than like the name brand stuff.
Okay, I've got the full name. Are you ready for it?
Oh god.
That's for the Panzer IV, okay?
All right.
Sonderkraftfahrzeug 161 Panzerkampfwagen Ausführung 4. Ah no, Panzerkampfwagen 4. Ausführung, then it's A, B, C, D, and so on.
Man. That really is 48.5 feet long. No wonder they just shortened it to Panzer or just PZ.
Yeah, in the field they always called it Panzer IV.
Yeah.
The whole special car or vehicle was basically dropped.
Well, I would imagine. Supercar awesomeness of the Old Republic. Or like Sturmgewehr, or Sturmgewehr, it's a V sound, I believe. Storm rifle.
Sturmgewehr.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it had
storm
to have a
rifle.
more to it. Sturmgewehr. Something like that. I'd have to
Yeah,
really
it's
practice.
difficult.
But yeah.
I mean, for me, it's with English too. It's like some words I will always have difficulty.
Yeah, you got better English than me. That's what I always say. And I'm not even, and I actually have a much better lexicon than most people. If I do say so myself.
It's always like, sometimes I disappoint people I don't talk like Arnold.
Actually, to be perfectly honest, you kind of do. I'm not even
Really?
lying here. Like in some some words I kind of get that, but I just didn't want to say anything because I thought I'd sound like an idiot. Let's see. Not ever heard of a Tim Horton before, and kind of Canadian, the American kind of Canadian, exactly. Even though I'm literally a country away from Canada. I mean, Canada. Wow, brilliant. Canada. It's a new country. I just founded it. But yeah, like in some words you say towards the end of the word, it'll kind of sound like that. I just didn't want to say anything, but it kind of does, to be perfectly honest. I never could do an impersonation of Arnold though. But surprisingly enough, Mizio could. I'm not really sure why.
Haha! Awesome. They actually have like the. Oh, looky! It's called a sandwich.
Exactly. Or in another way.
Double the law for half the price.
MMF indeed. I wonder if anybody will get that.
They actually have like because I'm also playing the English client version. They actually have the U with the 2 points above it. Like that's how it's written in German.
Yeah, the umlaut.
Perfect. Yeah.
Brutal Legend had that too. Get to the chopper.
Guess
See, I won't make you say that, but I should.
Though I can a little bit Arnold impersonation, but it's not great.
I won't make you do it.
I don't mind. It's like he's from Styria, I'm from Vienna. That's totally different. I actually been to his hometown with the Nostalgia Critic when he was in Austria visiting.
Oh. Awesome. I actually have a fan who's really into Arnold Schwarzenegger. Actually, it's from Greece. Actually, I must have like a major international appeal for some reason. I'm not really sure why I do, but I guess I do.
Yikes!
Like you wouldn't think.
This, whatever plane it was, he just turned the tank next to me into a firecracker.
Well, that's not good. For whatever reason, I got some sort of weird international appeal. You wouldn't expect somebody from Texas, of all places, to... Oh, come on! God damn. Well, that's the one thing about not having a turret. Really? And then here comes this motherfucker. Come on, I'm just gonna keep firing until maybe I kill him.
Hold on! I'm coming.
I am so dead. I'm surprised I'm still alive.
Wait a minute, my friend. Wait a minute.
I'm on fire.
No.
Yeah, there I go. They were just...
Na! Sturmhaubitze. Yeah.
I'm not
getting this guy in the rear, that's hurt. Oh, the shell detonated right above the driver's head.
Ooh.
At least it was quick and painless for him.
Yeah. He's not going to have his arms and legs blown off. Oh, do you ever hear what's the name of that song? The One. You ever hear the song The One?
No, I haven't, honestly.
It's a Metallica song about somebody who had both arms and legs blown off, plus blinded and, I think, deafened as well. I'm not sure if that was based on a true story or not. It's actually a pretty good song, but it's really scary, though, to be trapped in your own body like that. Although he eventually, I think it was based on a movie, too. But, like, the character eventually is able to get, like, the nurse to kill him by blinking in Morse code. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I've heard about that. He like, I've heard the story. Like he nodded in Morse code or something like this.
Well, that's one way to adapt to a situation. It's based off a book and movie. Oh, I get. I don't get how I have a universal appeal though. I don't understand it. It's like. I don't know, I guess because I do have so much more knowledge than a lot of other YouTubers. Not to toot my own horn in public, which sounds so bad now. Although, believe it or not, I did actually play a horn at one time. a tuba specifically, but I guess like I guess if you compared me to PewDiePie,
Look out, T-34 on the left flank.
Yeah, I see him. If you compare me to PewDiePie.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
whoa. Oops, sorry about that.
There are no turning lights on the tank yet.
No, I don't think they even have headlights on one of these things. I wouldn't imagine. It'll just make you one big target.
No, I think they had turning lights actually. At
Imagine
least the
it.
German ones, because they were like crazy about like standardizing everything.
Yeah. Yeah, believe it or not, I do have some German heritage.
Well, nobody's perfect.
And also some other as well. Like English. I forget what her name is, but she was referred to as Granny. Lived to be 101 and was still mentally there. She came from England.
That's impressive.
Oh crap! I got a fairly long-lived family actually. Can I get a tow? I think I might need one. No, I think I'll be able to get out. Oh crap!
Well, I could try to tow you if.
No, I got out.
Okay.
And then I immediately crashed into the wall because I looked at the chat. I blame the chat! Blame chat. Oh, come on. Just get over the fucking... Come on. Come on. Yeah, I can use a tow if you can. If you can get to me.
Yeah, I'm trying my best, just trying to, like...
But then again, maybe that's not a good idea. I might... Yeah, don't risk it, because, like, their whole team is literally over here.
What's camaraderie for? Hello, 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 hello.
Oh,
Now you've got something else to shoot at.
they're literally all there. Long live the John. Oh, crap. That was an ammo hit.
Well, but at least you got cover.
Well, and then I immediately got blown up 2 seconds after you said it. Where'd they hit? I want to know.
You survived 2 seconds longer.
Well, realistically, I think by then they'd have bailed out of the tank. I know I would have. It's one of the things I've read that they often did in World War II. Like, if that thing got hit, they'd run. Which...
Yep.
That makes sense. Because once that thing can't move, you're one big-ass target.
Mm-hmm.
The General's turret. Yeah. And the guitar, I always wanted to play the guitar, but I never had a chance to. Well, I guess I didn't have a chance. I just haven't had a chance to yet. Let's just say that. I actually own one, but it's in a box with so many other things. Alright, I'm following you.
I think in a tank you had like 20 seconds to decide to bail out or not, because by then the ammunition would explode.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think it'd be less time.
Okay, when you hit, you had 20 seconds until the ammo got off. When you had the time at all, like when you hit and it goes off, then yeah, well, okay, bad time.
Although, talking about that, there's actually a tank, I think it's the only surviving working Tiger tank. It was actually where the crew bailed out because they got hit.
Yeah, the
I think it's 131.
Jagdtiger, I think. The hunting tiger.
Something along those lines. It's the one at the Bovington Tank Museum.
It's a tank hunter.
So it's like kind of like one of those SPGs.
Come on, what the hell?
What kind of armor does this guy have?
What is this? A target spawn? What? I mean, finally.
Yeah, I wasn't even getting. I'm actually using the special shells, the good ones. No, that was not.
Down.
That was not my brother. That was just a. I was a kid who was friends with a friend of my. No, who was. It was the kid of a friend of my mother's, and I used to talk to him on a regular basis back in the day. What's crazy about that video? That video was put out so long ago. That kid actually, not only graduated from high school, but now is going to UT, or University of Texas. Which, that makes me feel old. Oh yeah, you know that kid? Yeah, he's not only grown up, but also in college. That's just crazy. Ah, how time flies. Oh crap.
Yeah, he got me.
Yeah, that's it.
Because I was like, I was driving. Because I called down artillery on the B point, I was like, okay, let's go get him. And then, wait a minute, I'm alone here.
Yeah.
Oops.
I got a crit on him, and then crew knocked out by something. Maybe it was him? I didn't see him fire, but... well, if I got 1 kill assist, I guess that's something.
Yeah, never mind.
So yeah, whatever you want to stop, that's fine. I'm good to go for however long.
Yep. What should it be? Aviation or tracks?
Yeah, let's just do another tank game.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I am indeed 27, but the kid in that video is actually I think like 12. So yeah.
Oh, you're 27 by age now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm 34. I feel old.
Well, it's not that much older than me, so yeah, I got 3 years until 30. So I don't feel too bad though. I've been doing this YouTube thing since 2009. Believe it or not.
Cool.
Started when I was, I think, in my second year of college. I wanted something to do. I wanted something to make. And so I thought, like, well, why not make a video? And no, I do not have a brother. Or any siblings whatsoever. I am an only child and happy with that. And no, do the Evolution 78. This is not World of Tanks. This is the vastly superior War Thunder. Well, I guess at some point I should try World of Tanks just to see what it's like.
Oh man. I mean, okay, it's like mounted on a half track, but still the 8.8 centimeter.
Yeah.
I'm envy.
Well,
I actually seen in the local museum one of these mounted. I actually took some pictures. I can see if I can send you a link of them.
no, sounds cool.
And on Sunday, I plan to go with my girlfriend into one of the flak tomb,
Yeah.
which has been converted into a museum of underwater creatures.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
Which I
actually.
think is, yeah, it's making good use of this thing.
Yeah, it's better than just letting it just sit there and rot. Oh, they wanted something kind of funny. Back during World War II, they wanted to rebuild, I think it was Berlin, into this massive construction. Now, of course, from what I've read, Berlin's built on a swamp, actually. So they actually sunk in some supports to see if it would hold it up. They sank out of sight, and they're still sinking to this day. There's these massive concrete supports. It's like, because that was a brilliant use of engineering right there. Hey, do you think if we build this mini ton building on a swamp, it won't sink?
I just try to imagine the 1,000-year Reich when you can scuba dive.
Exactly. It's like, hey, we just built the giant auditorium. Too bad it's sinking at a rate of like 1 inch per year, which would be a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We spent like half the national budget on it. But they were into that sort of thing for whatever reason. That's what you get when you put a bunch of incompetents in charge. And the stream's lagging. That's not good. I don't know what to do about that. This is as fast as the internet goes here. And I've got fairly fast internet for where I'm at. Shit, get out of the beat. Oh, there's a T-34.
Oh.
And he's blowing me up. And there's a Panzer IV. I kind of am all out here in what is...
Oh, come on!
Are you still alive? Come on.
You were saying?
Oh.
Like
Well-
literally, I got a hit about in the side. Which It's always fun when you're playing a tank hunter.
Literally, our whole team's trying to shoot that one Panzer IV and is failing. I should know, because I am failing badly. I didn't know Chicago was built on marshlands. Alright, I will tell you if when I go to the... God damn it!
Ouch!
Oh, the fuel tank got hit. Mr. Dong, really?
17-pounder.
That was a big one. Yeah, there it went. Blew it up. Just watch House of Dracula. Let's see. And yeah, House of Dracula is pretty good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. TF2. You know, I don't actually have TF2 anymore. Well, it's still in my Steam, but I haven't played it in years. Alright, so I think at the 2-hour mark, you want to call it a day?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, because I'm going to get off and go do some weights, actually, because I didn't realize how late it was getting. It's going to be 9.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And I've got to exercise. Do you do exercises? Run, weights, stuff like that?
Come again?
I said, do you do any exercises? Run, weights, stuff like that?
Yeah, weights and the cross trainer.
Yeah, I do a variety of different exercises. To stay in shape and all that. Especially since I like to eat less than healthy foods on occasion.
Food's my only enemy.
Exactly. Although I do make a fairly decent and healthy pizza, which I actually did a video on just today. Let's see. Almost 9, wherever Squiggles is. Hello, Eli 1031. Oh, it's a T-34, and I bet he spotted me, and he's probably gonna blow me up, and I can't get any arm penetrate. I can't get any arm penetrate. That was a lucky hit. I destroyed a T-34 in one hit, and then I just saw you explode.
I got killed by an M10 in one hit.
Well, at least I finally got a kill. It was a T-34, and and the driver got knocked out because he always does. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Just back up, back up! Come on, just let me back up. And now I can't move. And now their whole team's coming after me, and I got hit on the side and blown up. But hey, at least I killed him. Ah, new sub, awesome. 950. So everybody's from a different time zone than me. This is always crazy. Alright, so at least my Panzer III worked well enough. I was able to kill one T-34, who I think was like 2 ranks ahead of me. Which always makes me very happy when that happens. Very satisfying indeed.
Yeah, well, I'm a dive bomber now.
Oh, that's why you're not moving.
Yep.
Oh, there you are. And I think you just crashed. Or did you pull it out?
Yeah, dropped the bomb, fired shots, and crashed.
Well, that's what happened to me. And awesome, Squiggles. Gotta represent. Oh.
Alright, I'm next to you.
Oh, no, I got a plane. Engine died, propeller broken. How did that happen already? Do I have... What kind of weapons do I have? Oh, I got rockets. Alright, we'll try to take out that one. Did I hit him at all? No. This is actually kind of a cool looking plane. I think this is a PO something or other. Come on, turn around. I got a kill assist from that, so I guess that was something.
I really hope I can actually like play to the mouse in this game. I would love to see this tank in action.
There's actually some pretty hilarious videos where they got like one of those versus like 30 Shermans. Gotta use the John, really. Technically, though, that doesn't apply, because I don't have an H in my name. It's a special kind of John. Which is always funny. People always spell my name with an H, but it's just Jon. Which is some sort of special spelling. Although I forget what was significant about it. I read that years ago. Okay, there's Sharky 109. Did you ever hear of Eek the Cat? It's an old animated show from the 90s.
Nope.
There's a character known as Sharky the Shark Dog. It's a hilarious show, very well written. I'd recommend taking a look at it if you ever get a chance to. I imagine there's some episodes on YouTube. But it's one of those surrealist comedy kind of things. Imagine sort of a diet Ren and Stimpy in some respects. At least that's what comes to my mind when I think of it. I never was a big fan of Ren and Stimpy, to be perfectly honest, even though I was about the right age to enjoy it back then. I never really was a fan of surrealist humor anyway. And there's Mr. Dong. Such an original name.
You know, all this snow actually makes me looking forward to winter here and skiing again.
You lucky bastard!
Yeah. Austria actually has the coldest spot in Europe.
Ooh.
I'm not kidding. I was like, no, this can't be happening. Must be like Sweden or any country in the north. And nope.
Huh. Where exactly? Well, I wouldn't, even if you told me, I wouldn't know where it was, but still.
Well, maybe you can look it up. It's called Almsteig. It's a troop training ground and was built before World War II by, I don't want to say the Germans, but basically we've been enacted by the time, so.
Yeah, well, if it was built, I think, what was that, 36? It would have been, so.
Something like this, yeah.
Yeah, because that's when they took over.
And it's like minus 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Not Fahrenheit, Celsius.
Oh. Yeah, it does look like the stream is backing up a bit. For some reason. When I get out of the plane, I'll actually go check and see. Go look at the router real quick. Yeah, I've always wanted to go skiing, but as you can imagine, Houston doesn't get cold enough for snow.
Ouch.
Yeah, I can see that. I'll try
Wait a minute.
Pull up, no! Okay, I'll be right back. Entertain the audience. Not to put you on the spot.
now I'm going solo.
Okay, so it isn't that.
Well, I can read the chat, but it's like delayed, so if you guys ask something, I can respond to it, but it takes time. Well, this match is over.
Yeah, it is. You know what? And I'm back, and I have no idea why the internet's going so slow. Alright, and I'm back. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh shit, don't tell me that got disconnected.
No, I'm still here.
And it didn't. Why can't I hear it? Oh, I know. Okay, say something.
Hello.
Okay, I couldn't hear anything. I accidentally turned the volume down on my speaker, my headset. I hate it when that happens. Alright, I have no idea why the internet's going slow. Not a clue whatsoever. It just is. Let's do one more tank game, and then call it a day. Get one more upgrade. Are you still?
Just give me a minute. I'm gonna improve the crew on this one if it's possible.
Alright. Although, you know, there is a place to do indoor skydiving. Oh yeah, talking about a B-17, do the Evolution 78, that actually is kind of interesting. I had a chance to fly on a B-17. Well, no, I didn't have a chance. There was a B-17 you could fly on, but it was $300. And it wasn't actually to fly anywhere. It was just to be in it and have it fly around for a little bit. Of course, that's mainly for all the operating costs that such a thing would incur.
And ready.
Alright. Sounds good. Oh! But yeah, I intend to do another outdoor excursion to the Battleship Texas. Which should be really cool. I haven't been there in many, many years. Went there as a kid a bunch. Then there's a really cool museum that has a bunch of old Civil War era guns, which is nice. And I lost a lot of weight mainly because I cut down on sodas, cut down on all kinds of fatty foods, and all sorts of snacks, and increased my exercises to every single day instead of just every other day. That's one of the few ways to actually lose weight and keep it off. Because the only problem with sitting like this for 2 hours at a time is it always makes my back hurt after a while. Of course, this is nowhere near as bad as back when I had the recliner as my only chair.
Yeah, you really should look into a better chair then.
This chair has been lasted about 2 years, so it's not too bad. But back when I used a recliner, what's really funny is there was a time when I used a recliner plus a dresser because I didn't have that much in the way of really good furniture at that time. And that's what I had my computer on. That was uncomfortable. But if that's all you got, that's all you got, I guess. Well, if I can just completely uproot a tree with this tank. Because I think that would totally happen. Although one game series I'm looking at getting into, or at least trying to get into, to see if it's any good, is the... And I'm probably going to mispronounce this, but I'll just try it anyway. The Blitzkrieg series. Because it looked pretty good. I saw some YouTube videos on it. It looks hard, but it looks fun.
Blitzkrieg, yeah.
I got kind of close. Let's see. Do the Evolution 78. Would you wait to... I would not get any of that stuff day one. You know, day one... Getting stuff day one just doesn't make a lot of sense, especially these days with all the patches they're getting. The only game I got day one was Doom, and that's because a fan donated it. Rico Rodrigue, I think his name was. That was a Steam handle, at least. And that's because he got it for me. And even then, you know, that was Doom, okay? It was Doom. Most other games would not be worth getting it day one, especially with all the day one patches and stuff like that. Besides, you don't need the game... Unless you're doing a YouTube video or something like that, you don't need the game day one anyway. Just wait till it goes on sale. God damn it! That's a name, all right. I'm not even gonna try to say that. I don't even know how you'd start the first name. It's a nice looking.
That's an interesting name. Depleted uranium.
How do they wait? How is it even fair? That didn't exist in World War II.
Well,
it's like somebody's paying to play it. Probably cost a lot of gold eagles. Let's see, where's that? Do I think GeneralLotz's PC build extravaganza? I don't know. I do not know if I'm going to do any more PC... Well, obviously at some point I'm going to have to upgrade this PC, but we'll just have to see. There's already one up at the channel from 2012, which was a interesting one. Okay, I'm going to try to drop some artillery on B, so that might make it a little easier. Instead, I'm going to crash into a rock. because I am intelligent and totally not paying attention. Okay, where are you?
To your right.
Alright. Alright, there you are. Alright. Let's try to take on B. Let's see what we can do here.
If we can get past A, because there's like...
Oh, they took A. I didn't see that until just
Uh-oh, there's a lot
God.
of
Yeah,
company.
I'm just going to go back down the hill. You might want to back up. Or we might try to push it. I guess let's try to push it to like the next ridge line. But they're really attacking. Are you down or?
Ah, damn it.
I could try to.
Again with the 8.8 centimeters.
See, like there. That sounded kind of. Oh, god damn it! Oh, good! Don't tip over, no. That sounded kind of Schwarzenegger-y, the centimeter. And then I got blown up by the 37, the flak 37. Yep. But yeah, the end of centimeter, that sounded a little Schwarzenegger-y, honestly. It's like find a history rather than the risk of dying. Let's see. It was not like a full build. Like, I didn't show everything. It's the PC Rebirth Vlog, is what it was called. That was the 2012 build that lasted until 2014. And the only reason that build didn't last much past that is because the graphics card died. Mainly because I didn't take as good a care of it as I should have.
This is so unfair.
Pretty much.
He got a gun that I want.
Well, I'm pretty sure that cost a lot of gold eagles, though. That's what that looks like to me.
Yeah, well.
And still, at least in this game, you have the chance of getting a kill. Because I was able to get one with the Panzer 3, so... Let's see, I'll actually use Hollow Charge. And at least we still have C. I think, like, now all the hardcore players are getting on. It's like, this is a prime time, time, I guess is what you'd say. It's a prime time to do so.
Yeah, that's the good thing about when you're in Europe, like, also with YouTube. When I'm getting home, usually there's not that much of a stress on YouTube.
It's like it's 2 a.m. for you, it's like, or no, it's not 2 a.m., it's probably like closer to 4 a.m.
4 a.m. and 5 minutes.
It's not even, it's just now 9, so.
I'm just heading straight. I don't care. And my tracks have been gone. Are gone.
See, hold on. I guess I don't, wait, how do you? Yeah, fuck it. Every man for himself!
Well, I'm gone.
Yeah, I just saw it. And I couldn't figure out how to hook up, so it's like, and already my turret drive is damaged. Yep, I don't even stand a chance against this M4A3. Yeah, he's just gonna shoot. I'll shoot him with my machine guns. Maybe that'll help. Nope, that didn't help. That didn't help at all. That didn't help at all. Okay, is that... Am I fully dead? Yep, I'm fully dead. Alright. I'm actually going to return to hangar, and I guess we'll call it a day. So, how did you enjoy your first time streaming?
Cool.
It was a lot of fun.
Didn't really read that much of the chat, I have to admit.
Well, it is kind of hard to keep all that together and talk to somebody else, especially someone as talkative as I am. It's like you got people in the chat talking, you got me talking. You know, it's not easy. So, but it can be a lot of fun. So, ultimately, I am GeneralLotz's, and and
yeah, I'm Phil.
And we can wish you a good War Thunder and good
World of Tanks.
whatever makes you happy.